There's a strange paradox about life. We celebrate connection, share, post, engage, be seen. Yet behind the noise, many feel a pull to withdraw, to simply be alone. That ache for silence, a space with no one asking anything, feels selfish at first. But this desire isn't just natural, it's essential. For most of my life, I believed socializing was the only path to thriving, until solitude revealed clarity and insight I never found in crowds. Teachers, friends, society encouraged me to be outgoing. Yet some of my clearest realizations occurred in stillness. Psychologists call this the paradox of solitude. Humans are social. But our brains also need disconnection to process, reflect, and restore. Studies show intentional alone time enhances creativity, self-awareness, and resilience. Forced solitude feels painful. Chosen solitude transforms, becoming a source of strength, not escape. The desire for solitude isn't rejection, it's preparation. Silence calls because your mind constantly processes conversations, notifications, and endless scrolling. Alone time is recalibration, a cleansing for meaning to emerge. Many confuse solitude with loneliness, but they differ. Loneliness is emptiness, seeking filling. Solitude is fullness that needs nothing. Loneliness locks you out. Solitude invites you in. That subtle difference is profound and often overlooked. Few articulate it because culture glorifies constant interaction. When was the last time you were truly alone? No screen, no distraction. Deep down your mind knows you need breathing space. History's greatest thinkers embraced solitude intentionally. Wolf Thoreau, Nietzsche, Kierkegaard. Science agrees. In a study, people asked to sit alone for 15 minutes found it uncomfortable, some preferring mild shocks to silence. We're overstimulated, yet starving for quiet. The desire to be alone isn't weakness, it's medicine. But many resist because solitude reveals fears, doubts, and unprocessed memories. To avoid discomfort, we fill silence with noise, scrolling, texting, staying busy. Only by facing quiet do we find clarity. Visionaries lean into solitude, not because it's easy, but because transformation begins there. Alone time offers balance, a counterpoint to the constant stimulation of social interaction, giving the nervous system space to reset. Another invitation or meeting triggers resistance. I can't right now, I just need space. This isn't laziness. It's your nervous system seeking equilibrium. Alone time is the exhale after social inhale. Like a painter stepping back to see the whole canvas, solitude provides perspective, revealing patterns and meaning. Without it, life feels lost in details. With it, you understand the bigger picture. Solitude is not merely rest, it is insight and wisdom in practice. Your brain at rest activates the default mode network, responsible for memory, imagination, and reflection. Alone time connects past, present, and future, explaining sudden insights in quiet moments. Solitude isn't empty, it's integration. It allows the mind to reorganize, synthesize experiences, and access creativity. By contrast, isolation without choice breeds discomfort. The difference lies in intention. Chosen solitude restores. Avoidance isolates, emphasizing the critical role of why you seek alone time. Intentional solitude fosters deeper empathy, focus, and richer relationships. Alone, you strengthen roots so your social branches can grow. It's not selfish, it's self-sustaining. Time alone allows you to return to others fully. Yet society resists solitude, rewarding visibility and productivity over quiet reflection. Solitude is foundational, like roots unseen, supporting all growth. Ignoring it silences your inner compass, which whispers, slow down, step back, listen. We drown out this inner voice with distractions, but the desire for silence only grows. Eventually, we long not for achievements, but for an hour of quiet. That longing isn't weakness. It's a call for psychological oxygen. Most of our day belongs to others. Notifications pull us into their worlds. Solitude interrupts this cycle. Alone, your thoughts belong solely to you. It's the first step in reclaiming your mind, reclaiming your voice, and reconnecting with yourself without external interference. Without solitude, we echo others. With it, we find our own voice. Alone, there is no performance, only authentic presence. Solitude mirrors your true self, can be uncomfortable, but reveals reality. Neuroscience shows it strengthens self-regulation, focus, and emotional management. Poets and mystics describe it as sacred. Alone in nature, the mind finds peace, walks oceans, stars soothe us. Our evolutionary design responds to solitude in natural environments, reinforcing its necessity for human balance. But solitude is more than rest, it's the birthplace of wisdom. Neuroscientists discovered that when the brain is at rest, it activates the default mode network, linked to memory, imagination, and reflection. Your brain uses alone time to connect past, present, and future. Insights appear in quiet moments, like showers or walks. It's biology, not magic. Solitude isn't empty. It's a space for integration and deeper understanding, vital for processing experiences and synthesizing meaning. Too much solitude can backfire. Balance is key. Chosen intentionally, it restores. Used to avoid life, it isolates. Understanding why you seek solitude is crucial. Reflection and growth, or hiding from discomfort. That distinction changes the effect. Ironically, giving yourself needed alone time allows you to return to others with deeper empathy, steadier presence, and a more grounded perspective. Alone time strengthens connection, rather than weakening it, enriching relationships with self-awareness. Studies confirm people practicing solitude build stronger relationships, reacting less impulsively and listening more deeply. Alone time tends the roots, so social branches flourish. It isn't selfish, it's self-sustaining, creating clarity and intentional engagement. This preparation enables richer connections. Solitude is a strategic pause, fostering reflection and insight. By understanding yourself alone, you can meet others fully without losing authenticity, deepening friendships and empathy in ways constant social engagement cannot. Many struggle to claim solitude because of cultural pressures measured by visibility, productivity, and attention. Alone time earns no applause, yet it is foundational, like tree roots that support growth unseen. Ignoring it leads to imbalance. The desire for solitude is an inner compass, signaling, pause, step back. Listen, it is a quiet rebellion in a noisy world, offering space to realign and prepare for engagement with life on your own terms, prioritizing depth over external validation. We often ignore the desire, yet it grows louder until silence becomes irresistible. That pull signals psychological need, a longing for moments belonging solely to yourself. Notifications, conversations, and obligations pull you into others' worlds. Solitude breaks this cycle, reclaiming personal mental space. Alone time allows your thoughts to emerge independently, fostering clarity, perspective, and authenticity. It is essential for mental health and personal insight, preventing life from becoming an echo of external stimuli. Without solitude, we risk echoing others. With it, we rediscover our voice. Alone, there is no performance, only authenticity. Solitude acts as a mirror, showing truths we cannot escape, sometimes uncomfortable, but always real. In a world of masks, this honesty is rare. Neuroscience shows solitude strengthens emotional regulation, focus, and impulse control. Alone, reflection deepens, giving space for insight, personal growth, and preparation to engage with the world more fully and thoughtfully. Solitude strengthens self-regulation, managing emotions, focus, and impulses a mental workout. Mystics and poets call it sacred. Alone in nature, humans find peace through walks, oceans, and starlight. Our evolutionary design favors solitude in natural settings, soothing the nervous system. This connection provides a deeper frequency of presence and clarity. Solitude enhances reflection, creativity, and awareness, offering insight not accessible in constant social engagement or distraction-filled environments. Biologists note, humans evolved to regulate emotions through solitude in natural spaces. Wind, water, and leaves calm us. Solitude in nature feels like connection, not loneliness. There's no universal amount needed. Some need hours, others minutes. What matters is quality. Alone time with distractions doesn't restore. True solitude requires presence, confronting quiet, and allowing thoughts to flow freely. That process restores clarity and insight, making alone time essential for reflection and mental equilibrium. Solitude requires facing the quiet, letting thoughts rise and fall without escape. Clarity emerges, altering how you view yourself and others. You become less reactive, grounded, and present. People stop serving as distractions and become equals. Relationships deepen, love becomes freer, and connections are more authentic. Solitude may surface challenging emotions, yet this confrontation fosters growth and healing. Alone time reveals hidden needs, providing a path to wholeness and self-understanding. Facing yourself is the start of becoming whole. Life is a library. Days add books, ideas, and memories. Without solitude, shelves clutter. With it, the librarian organizes, restoring order and meaning. Patterns emerge, chaos subsides. Solitude clarifies and organizes your inner world, creating space for insight and reflection. Alone time is not absent sides, essential for structuring thought, integrating experiences, and creating perspective that informs how you navigate life and relationships with awareness and purpose. We fear being misunderstood when seeking solitude, often explaining, "I just need time to myself." In a culture glorifying busyness, quiet is rebellious. Yet those honoring solitude often give most because they listen first. Desire for solitude is not rejection, it's alignment. It signals the soul's rhythm, encouraging pause, reflection, and recalibration. Solitude nurtures depth and perspective, allowing you to prepare for social and personal engagement without distraction, performing life with authenticity. Solitude prepares for deeper connection. Meeting yourself fully enables meeting others fully. Desire for solitude isn't selfish, it bridges toward something beyond self. In quiet, you sense vastness, nature, consciousness, the universe. Mystics and monks sought silence to arrive, not escape. Stepping into quiet is stepping into the infinite, finding insight, presence, and reflection inaccessible in noise. Solitude connects inner awareness with a sense of universal or transcendent perspective. When the quiet pole arises, honor it. Silence holds clarity, absent in crowds. Stillness carries wisdom. Solitude nurtures your most important relationship with yourself. It is intelligence, care, and love tending yourself and preparing you to fully engage with life. Alone time enriches your capacity to give and receive, fostering attention, presence, and authenticity. It allows reflection and insight, giving depth to thought, action, and connection with the world and the people in it. Solitude is love for yourself, others, and life's depth. It's an invitation to pause, listen, and breathe. Profound understanding often arises when alone. Following that desire unlocks clarity, reflection, and insight that enhance every aspect of life. Alone time transforms relationships, decision-making, and awareness. It grants the freedom to perceive, respond, and connect with intention. Solitude is the bridge from internal awareness to authentic, present engagement in the external world. Solitude turns noise into meaning, chaos into order, and fatigue into focus. It reconnects you to yourself, restoring perspective and emotional balance. Alone time is presence, not absence, the presence of your truest self. When the desire for solitude appears, embrace it without guilt. Step back, breathe, reflect. In quiet, you regain clarity, strength, and wisdom, equipping yourself to inhabit both inner and outer worlds with depth, intentionality, and authenticity, prepared for life, fully engaged.